Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the driveway, and today we're working on the Saturn again. Yay. This is my 2001 Saturn SL1, and today is all about convenience things. Well, maybe this is a bit of a safety thing. This driver mirror is completely schlonked, and they don't exist in local junkyards. So I ordered one off eBay that we can put on. The funny thing is, it seems fairly uncommon to actually have the manual mirror like this, and I can't just replace the glass because like the whole internal assembly is borked. But for a absolutely princely sum of $20-something on eBay, I actually thought I was getting a used mirror. No, it's a brand new mirror assembly. So this looks dead simple. We're just gonna see how this one comes off and how that one goes on. I'm going to assume that we can just pull. Oh, yep, we just pull. How does this work now? Oh wow, a set screw. Well, that's kind of cute. So a set screw, take out. Ugh, gross. Oh yeah, let me just put that where we sit. Brilliant. And then 1, 2, 3 10mm nuts. I don't know what size that set screw is though. I'll just have to go get all of the sizes. I don't know if you can see it. There it is. Yep, little grub screw right in there. That's not what I expected. I expected some sort of ridiculous plastic clip. I bought the wrong mirror, so while the right mirror shows up, let's see what we can do about this pressure sensor here. Of course, weird little safety on the clip, maybe? There we go. Yep. Now I got this new one from a junkyard, and there we go, we're done. It's wireless, but yeah, the wires are in here, so that's gonna be fun. So let me see if I can unwrap that without removing a bunch of stuff. So I'm not at all convinced that magically the AC will start working once I reattach this sensor. Previous owner says the AC didn't work before all of this happened, but I figure I can at least throw a can of parts store refrigerant at it, see what it does. And to address what a couple comments said, when I soldered the transmission thingy together, whatever that's called, solenoid connector, I mentioned that I was giving it structural integrity. I'm very aware that I'm not that crimps, or that soldering creates weaknesses in the wire. That's why I really prefer crimping like this when I can get my tools in here. I was just trying to get a bunch of solder up in there to kind of give the to keep it from flexing as much as it was, if that makes any sense. It made sense in my head at the time. Maybe that's good enough, maybe it's not. There we are. That's pretty decent if I do say so myself.
See if it works.
That was the plan.
Because we don't have precision measuring instruments.
No, we have the exact opposite actually.
Come on.
You can do it. I believe in you.
So interestingly, the compressor and everything and the lines and stuff all look new on this, but the previous owner says the AC didn't work, so it still leaked out somehow, which isn't encouraging.
There we go. Okay. And we're just gonna dump all the liquid in there.
Yeah, it takes 1.5 pounds. There was only
1.25 in this to begin with, so
yeah,
we're gonna have to buy more.
Hey, if there's enough there to trip the AC and or to trip the compressor pressure switch and make it spin, that's good enough for me. And we also have the high beams here. chewed back to here as a gesture. Drink of the day, Boulevard.
And doo-doo.
And doo-doo. Yeah, there's more doo-doo. There's always more doo-doo. Oh, this does make a great cup holder though, doesn't it?
Oh, this has, oh, it's synthetic style, or synthetic.
Yeah.
No. No joy. Oh, hey, look. Every time. So,
New shaders and I guess. And that has got to be the most common leak on air conditioning. I guess I can shut this off now, can't I? And that's got to be the most common leak on AC systems, because when you pull vacuum on it to check the AC, you're not going to see leaks at the Schrader because you have fittings on the Schraders and they're taken out of the equation. So typically if I'm ever charging an AC, you know, the one time that I've done AC work, I just replace the Schraders with everything else. Oh yeah, the neighbors just brought over their Chinese motorcycle for me to take a look at. Apparently it won't start. And a few hours later, the amount of refrigerant left in the system is none.
no. This thing takes about 1.5 pounds, so these are 12-ounce cans. I'm just gonna go ahead and dump a full can in it, then we'll start it. That should be enough to get the AC compressor to kick on, and then we'll put the rest of it in and charge it by color, because we're
professionals.
Yeah. Kind of wish I could charge it by weight, but, you know, it's fine. It'll be okay. Oh, hey, look. We're Mr. Freezing up in this.
Oh, that's cool.
Ha! My gauge also did this. Eventually. That's fine.
That is the second time that
We can get most of it in there.
That's the second time this reusable gauge has been used.
Well, sort of reusable.
Jesus.
Reusable asterisk.
That's where you want the refrigerant to go.
Don't call the EPA on us. It's fine.
It's not our fault, it's AC Pro. Their stuff sucks, apparently.
Yeah,
Dun, 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 dun.
Not yet. Well, we should have enough juice in it, and yeah, still not kicking on. Check the fuse, I swapped the relay, and we apply 12 volts to the AC compressor clutch.
Nothing.
Well, nothing happens. So we've likely got an open circuit in the clutch itself. And yeah, oh yeah, I can test here. We do have.
So the pressure switches are good, and the system is commanding the AC compressor on, which is good. The clutch is just F. So clearly, we're just gonna tack weld it, right?
Yeah.
Whole lot of nothing.
Yep. We got 0 resistance on the mega ohms, which is as bad as open line.
Yeah.
So I guess we'll find a clutch for it and throw it on and hope for the best.
Yep. Parts.
Food time.
Food time! Oh, there we go. Amazing what happens when you order the right parts. Let's see if I can get in here with one hand. TYC, Automotive Rear View Mirrors. That's all they make? Interesting. This one's a lot better packaged. Comes in a bag? That's interesting. Here's looking at you. Wow, look at that gloss black. Isn't that snazzy? And a lot of foam. Wow, for 20-something bucks, that's not bad. it's real hard to see on the camera, but I noticed when this thing was up, when I had this on jack stands, the condenser and the radiator are very bent, and yet somehow not leaking. If we go above here, you can see over here how the condenser and the condenser and radiator are mounted to each other. You can see here, that's what the mount looks like: rubber and a little thingy and a holder. Over here, here's the holder, and here's.
Let me just give you the light.
Yeah, it's a bit of a mess. So, and you can see how twisted it is when you look down it. So it needs a new radiator and condenser, and since they mount to each other, they both have to be bought at once. But it did pass a leak test, so
Short one, but you know.
that thing thinks it's good to go. It was leaking. It does have a leak somewhere. There is dye in the system, but oh, do we have a UV light? There's a whole lot of unknowns right now, but we might as well just throw the junkyard compressor in here and see what happens. At the rate that says this was leaking, it'll probably hold for a summer, and it'll just need charged every year. Who knows? But it's $100 for a new condenser and radiator. It's $200 for 4 new struts. It's like $60 for new headlights. It adds up. I mean, realistically, I could throw $1,000 at this and it would be almost a perfect car. But I don't know if I want to do that or not. Just ugly, yeah. It would be perfect but ugly. Just like me. You want to see yeah, okay. Yeah, I could use suspension. Oh.
Yeah, it's doing it over here.
So, needs
All of it.
rack.
Needs yes.
So, toast, 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 toast.
You might be having a stroke.
Oh yeah. You can get a real good look at the freaking the condenser situation going on here.
Oh.
Shockingly though, this car is like not actively dripping anything and there's no rust. I am actually impressed as hell with this car right now. Now I actually want to fix it. Did you know that the manual trans on these have dipsticks?
Really?
Yeah. You can check and fill the oil. Oh no. That explains a lot.
What? Cool. I got zip ties.
That's why nothing up top lines up correctly. Okay, I should definitely do the sway bar bushings.
Yeah.
I did not realize this is like other cheap cars where the sway bar bushings also are the front and rear control for the front wheel.
Toe.
Yeah, it's also a tow arm. Yeah.
Your trailing arms are
Uh-huh.
approached.
Oof. Mm-hmm. Whoa.
How's that not leaking?
Right? Okay, so radiator, fan, condenser from LKQ.
Yeah. Lower hose there.
Buy a lower hose, buy all of these bushings and lower control arms. I'm just going to pretend the rear end of the car doesn't exist for now,
Yeah.
because it's just kind of along for the ride. Yeah. Hey, wow, what an easy car to work on.
Once you get all the turds out of the way.
Yeah, there were more. There were more turds. Mm. Also, the secondary air injection valve was completely seized, so we are freeing it. And also, I emptied all of this out of the air injection tube pipe thing. Oh,
Yeah.
cool. Let me just. perfectly cromulent, albeit dirty oil. Cool. Turn on vehicle AC. All right. Everything clear. Got oil in it. That sounds like AC. But does it feel like AC? It's getting cool. Oh, that's getting quite cold, actually. Yeah, that's not bad. Charge completed. Yay!
So
1.51 pounds.
yeah.
It's about what, 35 bucks?
Yeah.
47.9. Nice.
Yeah, and that's only as cold as the actual plastic of the vent got, so.
Cool. Well, hey, at least our LKQ compressor is good.
Yeah.
And the clutch works. Yeah, we tested, like, we went through LKQ, hooked up power to like 4 of these before we found one that actually had a good clutch. So clearly that's a common failure.
Don't buy that. Oh, hi!
I bought a thing and I'm very excited to use it. If you watched the video where Tyler and I went and got the overpriced Insight, you've seen these used before, but these are toe plates. And I was so impressed with them after using them on the inside that I bought some for myself, because in instances like this where the front suspension of a car is completely unknown, it can be extremely useful to just be able to real quick tell if your alignment is so far off that you're going to completely trash your tires. So you've got these standoffs, in this case with thumb screws, to adjust how far apart they are, and that keeps it square to the rim of the wheel itself. And then you have these notches here, and 2 measuring tapes.
Words are hard.
They really are. So we're just going to extend these far enough to get all the way to the other side of the car. And this can be done alone. Easiest done with 2 people. But now we get the other toe plate.
It's the most physical activity you've done all day.
Yeah.
Also, they work just like the little alignment targets
Yeah.
for a machine.
And then,
Just a lot more low-tech.
yep. And then these get hooked in there. And now we go back over here. And we kind of pull them tight. We are 1, 2, let's see here, 1, 2, 3.
So
God, counting is hard. 1, 2, 3. So it's 2/8 of an inch of toe out, which, let's see, 2/8 is 1. That's off the chart.
Oh.
So yeah, that's half a degree.
Hmm.
Ish, a little more than half a degree. I don't know what the spec is.
I'm not.
Probably not half a degree though. But yeah, there you go. Now I know to check the inner shoulders of these for wear. But really what I'm going to do is go home and get on Rock Auto and order a whole new front suspension for this car. Because, I mean, the real value here is that when you do stuff like put all new suspension on a car, you can get the toe close enough to get it to the alignment shop without destroying your tires or being unsafe. This is good enough to get you to an alignment shop, or if toe is literally all you care about, you can no-life it and get it good enough to just drive on. So, yeah, this was like $60 on Amazon. There'll be a link down in the description and the pinned comment. I approve. Thanks for watching.